Hi, this is Miss Fazone, and this is day 4 of graphing parabolas. All right, so today we're going to kind of take this a different look at this. So, pay attention to the directions. All right, so here's my parabola, x squared minus 4x minus 5, and we're going to start by finding the vertex. Right? We've been doing this. This is always our first step to graphing. So the vertex formula, remember, is negative b over 2a. So we're going to do negative b over 2a. Negative b 2a. So what's b in this case? B is your negative 4. And a is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. So negative 4 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. So 2, comma. Now how do we find the y value? We find the y value by plugging in. Right? 2 squared minus 4 times 2 minus 5. Let's see. 4 minus 8 minus 5. It's negative 9. Okay? So we have the vertex. And look at letter B. Letter B says find the roots by factoring. So now we're going to, finding the roots, remember, is where we solve the quadratic. So 0 equals x squared minus 4x minus 5. So how do you factor the quadratic? Well, that's just an MC chart, right? So we're multiplying to negative 5, combining to negative 4. 1 times 5, which one's going to be negative? The 5 is negative. All right, so we get x plus 1 times x minus 5. Okay. And then how do we actually solve the equation? We set them both equal to 0. X plus 1 equals 0. X minus 5 equals 0. And we solve for x. X is 5. X equals negative 1. Okay, so those are my two roots. So I'm going to write those over here. X equals negative 1 and x equals 5. And then finally, it says state the y-intercept. What do you think the y-intercept is? Well, think about the y-intercept. It's on the y-axis. What do you know about the x on the y-axis? The x value is 0. So what do you get here when you plug 0 in? The y-intercept is 0, comma, that's 0, 0, minus 5. Okay. So to graph this, instead of making a table, we're just going to plot all those points that we know. So we have our vertex of 2, negative 9. We have our roots. Remember, the roots are where it crosses the x-axis. So we have negative 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our y-intercept is negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And so we're kind of, there's not as many points here, so you kind of have to estimate a little bit more. But that's our parabola. Trying to make it nice and curvy. I did not do a good job of that. Okay, and that's your parabola. Right? So this is just different, using different information.